Hey friends, Allison here sharing with you a new scrapbooking layout. Welcome back to my channel. There was just a little piece of paper that I killed when I was doing my die cutting before assembling this layout. I thought that I would share that with you. There is another little bit of paper that I end up killing later on in the video as well when I'm at cardstock to my pictures. So this layout is a mixed media layout. I sprayed some Tim Holtz Salvaged Patina mist in the background and then added some splatter as well. And then I'm just layering these frames over top. I did hand stitch them and I did that off camera. I did the mixed media off camera as well, just to save a little bit of time. I'm layering over these leaves. I cut them with my Cricut as well from Close to My Heart cardstock. This particular cardstock is two-toned, so there is a darker side and a lighter side, and I used both sides of that cardstock to create my leaves. Part of them are being adhered with liquid glue, and then the smallest of those leaves was adhered actually with foam squares. I'm just attaching leaves over top of that, and then on top of that is going a die cut bow that I cut from mint cardstock. Some of the leaves were cut from Amy Tangerine pattern paper. I want to say it is from the late afternoon collection. I got that from Paper Issues as part of a kit earlier this year, and I thought the color would work really well with the theme and the rest of the colors in my layout. Now, the title was cut in two separate portions. There is the word delicious, which is a die cut, and then the second part of it is autumn. But I didn't use the die cut autumn. It didn't cut very well because it was small and delicate, and as I've learned through using my Cricut, small and delicate items do not cut very well. So I tossed that and instead I stamped it. I stamped it in Close to My Heart espresso ink. It's not perfectly spaced. I tried my best, but it didn't quite work out the way that I had wanted it to, which is fine. I just roll with it and keep on going. No one's going to notice it unless I mention it to them, so that's all good. Right now, I am matting my photos to some cardstock. I'm going to be double matting them, so after I mat them to the white cardstock, I'll be adding them to this brown pattern paper that's lying on my desk as well. This paper right now is some more scraps that I just killed. Woot woot! And the portion of this brown pattern paper, there's still enough left that it's not technically killed yet, so back in the dumpster it goes. The dumpster being my scrap papers. Once those are cut out, I'll be adhering them over top of my leaves and frame combo. I'll be using foam squares to adhere them to my layout so that it clears all the bumpiness underneath it. I'm keeping them to the left and the right sides of the squares because the center is the highest part, if that makes sense. So it'll be straddling the one side of the frame, which is more bulky because of the hand stitching. I also sprinkled more of these leaves throughout the layout as well, mostly through the leaves that are layered beneath the photos. They were cut from a mixture of orange cardstock and the Amy Tangerine like yellow plaid paper from the late afternoon collection. I'm adding a heart that I've got on my plate. It's actually from Cocoa Vanilla. Some of the ephemera that came from the Sunkissed collection never made it back into its packaging. So as I craft and go along, I will pull them into my layouts if they work with the theme or not. I'm also pulling in some Tim Holtz phrase stickers. I cut this one in half because it was a little too long for the photo, and actually in my design over on my Cricut, I had 2 small phrase stickers on that photo anyways, so it worked well to fit my original design. I'm adding another one to the leaf cluster on the bottom right photo. And next I'm going to be adding my journaling. I'm just going to add my journaling directly to the layout base. I'm going to start by penciling in some lines, and once I've got all the lines marked in, I will be writing my journaling and then taking my journaling pen and covering up the lines after that's done. I'm just going to be embellishing a little bit more with some stickers from the Cartabella Fall Market collection. And after that, this layout is complete. Oh, I do add the date as well, but that's just a given. The date always needs to be added to my layouts. I find that it's really important so that I can keep my stories in order and my just keep things straight for me. Once that is done, like I said, I'll be adding the date, and that is it for me. There are close-ups coming up, so feel free to stick around for that. I hope you enjoyed today's layout. I hope it inspired you. And if you enjoy my videos, make sure you give me a thumbs up and a like, especially on this video. If you're new to my channel and you want to watch more Cricut inspired crafting, definitely hit the subscribe button and the little bell so that you can customize your notifications. That way you will be notified every time I post a new video. Thanks for joining me today, friends. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I will be back again soon with more creative inspiration. Bye, friends.